From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
Well, some good news. The showers around the metro area, those are quickly fizzling out, which is good because we got a lot of evening plans in a lot of places. These returns here, that's actually the wind farm being picked up, so that's pretty interesting. Still some scattered storms near Oklahoma City, also in our southern interior counties. One severe storm there in northeastern McCurtain County and on in towards the Mena area. These will continue to move eastward. They may go on a little longer, but eventually they will fizzle out as well. So that's what we're kind of looking at. You can see those storms down south. One here southeast of Ada, Toka, that's south of our viewing area. McAllister still getting some thunderstorms, but they have weakened considerably. And then south of Big Cedar, just north of Broken Bow Lake there, some storms. Those will continue to move eastward and on into southwest Arkansas. So things look to be improving across our neck of the woods. And you can see once again, the showers really weakening. Still a few showers near Wagner and Tahlequah. But that's quickly just kind of diminishing. And once again, these are actually the wind farms being picked up on our radar. So pretty interesting there. This boundary down south will be the focus for a little while longer, but things should continue to improve. We still could see one or two showers, so we'll keep that slim chance for a little while longer. Temperatures rain cooled in the 70s. If you're heading out to one of these fireworks shows, just might double check and make sure they're still going on, that the weather has not impacted them. In Skytook, for instance, the Fantasy in the Sky at the airport is still going on. The one at Cross Timbers on the lake has been postponed. So just kind of check your area, make sure that everything's good, and then hopefully you can head out and get involved in that. Lake levels, pretty good shape, still a little low here on our northern lakes, but it's just kind of the way it has been. Here's what the Illinois River looks like. And tomorrow, the weather should be pretty good. It's going to be hot. It's going to be muggy. We'll be in the mid-90s. It'll feel more like 103, maybe 105, and there's a slight chance, like a 10% chance of an isolated shower or storm bubbling up during the afternoon. Not nearly like what we saw today, so that's good. All is quiet, gathering place starting to dry out just a bit. 73. We see that dew point there at 67, southwest breeze at 18 miles per hour. All kinds of rain cool there across green country. Even places southeast, Poto still at 87. 85 in Miami, still some 90s way out west, but things are cooling off quite a bit. Our showers, those continue to fizzle out. Overnight, we should be in good shape. Down into the upper 60s to low 70s to start off our Tuesday, our 4th of July, and then rolling into the afternoon. Once again, one or two isolated storms bubbling up, otherwise sunny and hot, temperatures into the 90s, feeling warmer than that. Cold front begins to drop into the region on Wednesday. This one will be a bit stronger than the last one. We could see one or two storms bubble up. It'll be a hot day, more widespread activity into the evening and overnight hours. And some of that activity could be strong to severe Wednesday night. There's our risk zone, so we'll kind of keep an eye on that as we get closer. In the meantime, things looking good for tomorrow. And then much cooler, much more refreshing for Thursday. Enjoy breaks like that this time of year, because you know what typically happens. They don't last very long, and then it's back to the steam bath, and it's just hot again. Temperatures pretty warm through Wednesday. Then we'll see those drop down into the 80s for a couple of days before we warm back up. We're back to July, back above normal, and that's what we'll deal with probably for quite a while. Maybe we'll get another break mixed in there. Rain chances do linger into the weekend and then try to go towards the early parts of next week, but eventually just kind of tapering off. And rainfall totals, some places got some locally decent rains today. We could see some other locations over the course of the next week end up with maybe an inch or 2 inches. So that's good. These areas really need it. Dry conditions, drought continue to be a problem we're dealing with as we head through much of the state. Tomorrow, hot, humid temperatures in the mid-90s with just a 10% an isolated storm. Then we'll see those chances increase Wednesday night with that cold front. We'll get a couple of cool days, and then it's kind of building back to summer. So in the meantime, hopefully we can get through tomorrow in pretty good shape, and hopefully things continue to improve this evening.